spent a few weeks uploading daily videos, and it did not take me very long to realize just how boring my life was. Daily uploading allowed me to really self-reflect on every single day for the weeks I made that content and just see how repetitive my day-to-day life was. The circle I had put myself in of doing constantly the same thing over and over again, ultimately to achieve nothing. It was literally 2 years ago today. I was chasing waterfalls. And I had the freedom to just go out and see things for virtually free, aside from just gas and making sure I ate food. But I had, like, it was there, it was right in front of me, and I had the freedom to do things. And all of that freedom was lost on the JK. The JK is the thing that's stopping me. So this is like the current state of my room, and I just feel like I can never get a hold of it. I started reflecting back on what I would have been doing had I not made certain life decisions, which you can see in my videos that I've made, and even with the last video I made before I just cut out dry, where I was going to go back on my old videos where I actually felt like I was doing what I want to be doing now and kind of refresh those videos to make into new interesting content, because those were the kind of videos I want to be making. Backpack if I was like going to college, but I'm not, so I'm faster than the wind when you're at the door. And I can't let you go. Oh, memories, so sweet. Let's just find a place under the stars. And this stuff must happen. This is true. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Yeah, I tried this a million times. Oh no. To get this off my mind. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I feel real low. Oh no. Oh, memories, so sweet. The circle I had put myself in of doing constantly the same thing over and over again, ultimately to achieve nothing. And it frustrated me so much that I decided I needed to change something. I needed to go back to plan A. The last day I actually filmed a vlog. The day after that, I was so irritable and frustrated that the reason I didn't keep making videos was because I was afraid that I would take my camera and throw it against a wall because of how just upset and angry and irritable I was. And I had to go walk it off. And when I say walk it off, I literally spent days walking. Like after work, I would get home, I would put my shoes on, and I would walk 14 miles. I tried to work out a deal where if I couldn't get rid of the JK to do what I want, I would try to use the JK to do what I want.
You said I should have texted you more often. If I would have wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy? Trying to pretend that I don't care.
Look, I do care, but I don't care. Phone is always on me, but I'm not there. Notified, but it always coincides with something that overrides. On the grind over time, nobody gets no reply. That's bona fide, no disrespect. Screens always lighting up like a cigarette. I save my writing for the simple. Here's the thing.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, bro.
You're not my problem.
Look.
You're not my problem. Call me.
You said I should have texted you more often. If I would have wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy? Trying to pretend that I don't care.
Why do you think this is? What you say doesn't match up with how you're leaving me on red and how you never pick up. Don't know if it's other girls on your phone. So it wasn't my fault. You're not my problem. But you got issues. Don't call me.
You said I should have texted you more often. If I would have wanted you to care. But can't you see that I have been busy? Trying to pretend that I don't care. And you say I should have texted.
Don't hold out for a text that you'll never get. Are you bitter yet, or is it jealousy?
So far in this JK, I have changed the fenders, bought metal tube fenders that needed some work for like $190. I'm not loving them, actually. They didn't look good when I put them on. I don't know why. I hate the tires. The Nitto tires are just awful. I like KO2s. I've driven my dad's Jeep with 35-inch KO2s, and it feels smoother on the road than these 33-inch Nittos. They suck. I fixed the AC compressor. I took the carpet out and everything so I could build a bed platform in the back, and it didn't hurt my budget too much, but I had to put this insulation stuff in there just to try to make it not sound just awful in the back. I had to replace both wheel hubs. It's a long story, but I had to fix both wheel hubs. That ended up costing a lot of money, and I had to change the alternator. Just because, why the heck not? And I started to convert the rear bumper into a 10-gallon water container. I haven't finished it yet, but it's completely converted. I have the pump with me, and I just have to hook up the pump, wire it all in, and I'll have this super fancy water spigot thing. The more and more I mess with the JK, the more and more I resent it. Every single time I turn a wrench on the JK, instead of getting that feeling of accomplishment and excitement, look at what I've just done, look, I feel excited about it, I maybe last for a few days, but eventually I still end up getting to the point that I just want to punch a dent into the hood of the JK, because I do not like it at all whatsoever. I'm trying to get rid of it, and I'm like in this weird toss-up of everything. It's boring. It's just not fun. It's not fun. Because there's a sense of joy, a sense of fun, freedom, and adventure I don't feel in that JK. And
every time I drive it, it itches me. I think nobody can compliment the stupid thing without me getting upset. And logically, it doesn't make any sense. The JK's a more practical vehicle. It's more modern, it's more comfortable, and I think it's that sense of comfort that gets at me. When I can do the exact same thing and have more freedoms and more enjoyment out of driving an old YJ. It's just, this is a vehicle that I want to do all those things in.
That cycle of constantly ticking through the same time, making the same amount of money, it'd be quite literally stupid to believe that at any point something's going to change. So as long as I'm making payments on the JK and I'm going to the same job every day and I'm not getting like a $5 raise or anything anytime soon, nothing in my life is going to change. And it's constantly going to be this cycle of irritability and frustration, and I'm like aggravated by it. And like even just talking about it, I'm like it just like it itches at me. But ultimately, it's a mess.